Welcome into this reading. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Just finished up a nice collective reading. Had a lot to do with overcoming obstacles, inviting love into your life. So if you haven't already, please go check that one out. But I'm suddenly, wow, do you see this spotted lanternfly up here? No, walking on my selenite. Hey dude. Feeling called to do some weekend reads. Okay, so it's just Wednesday here today, but I'm gonna ask that Spirit bring forth the clearest messages regarding the weekend for whoever might come across this. And just to right size it right at the outset, there's two. Hello, excuse you, and you too. Hop along, thank you. And it's funny, I just did a reading about love and partnerships, so what the heck noise was that? Saying a lot too. What is happening? Something is happening with my throat chakra, so let's go ahead and cleanse out the energy before I continue. I've already shuffled these decks. I've got some nice incense going, but I'm also going to go ahead and call in my appropriate protection, the angels, spirit guides of the highest divine light source, highest divine energy of love. And you might also want to ground your feet on the ground, feel the chair beneath you, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. Yeah, that already feels better. Okay. But what I was trying to say is I feel like I'm going to pull some weekend energies, but just to right size it, let's see. I have the 4 elements here. Let's see who this first reading is for. Water signs. Okay. So you already know this because it'll say it in the title of the reading, but this is a weekend read for water signs. And I haven't usually done readings this way, but I'm also feeling called to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just to check in on those energies. So we'll start with the Sacred Forest Oracle, and we'll clarify with whatever feels right. I have a lot of different decks out here. And we'll see what the strongest message wants to come out at 4 water signs. So this is for the weekend ahead. For Friday, please. Thank you. We have activation or hesitation towards activation. That's what I'm reading that as. It came out sort of sideways. The opportunity for some sort of activation starting on Friday, Sunday, or Saturday rather. Okay, interesting. There's a stillness or a period of reflection on Saturday that's encouraged. For water signs, please. Thank you. Right away. And then on Sunday, there's a sense of renewal. What I understand from this is I'm noticing it's 36, 33, and 20. No, those aren't measurements. You're stepping into your power, but there's a certain energy of reducing the bullshit. Cutting through the bullshit and reducing what isn't serving you is what I understood from that. Excuse my language, but it's true. So something on Friday is spurring you into this this reduction. You might feel like you have too many things in your home. You might feel like there are too many people around you or too many relationships pulling on your energy. And you want grace and you want peace. But there's, if you can see, there's 4 sort of spirits around this maypole. And that's a seagull flying by. It feels like there's outside distractions, maybe up to 4 people, 4 things that are pulling on your energy. And that's what's going to activate you on Friday and spur you into the desire or the feeling to have stillness in your life so that you can do some reflection. And what's funny about that is I'm getting oh wow, I didn't even notice there's a swan reflection in this card as well. So the swan might be an animal that you should look out for. But what I was about to say is this is giving very much Hermit and Virgo energies here. Not only with it being the number 33, but the white to me is representing purity, but also illumination, like the Hermit card in the tarot that is holding its lantern. And the second thing that I am getting from that is the idea, wow, thank you, Mr. Two Seagulls, Dose Seagulls, I almost said. 2 seagulls, got something to say right now. The energy that I'm getting from this, or I'm reminded of a reading that somebody interpreted the hermit's lantern as being wisdom that was found after going within. The hermit goes up to the mountains or goes out into nature to find stillness, to do reflection. And upon doing that reflection and coming to whatever conclusion or wisdom that is downloaded from that experience, it then shines its light and shines their lantern into other dark areas to share that wisdom. So it feels very much like you're doing this reflection after something, I don't want to say pisses you off, but after something sort of gets you going, after something activates your realization that you want more peace in your life, you want more ease and grace in your life. And so on Friday, whatever it is takes place. And on Saturday, you find that moment of peace, or you find, being a water sign, you're highly encouraged to find some sort of body of water to do this reflecting in, whether it's an actual pool. I know most pools have closed because it's, starting to get a little chilly, or whether it's just a river going to the ocean, but be careful because lots of crazy hurricane stirring up. Wow, what the there are now like at least 50 seagulls, and they're swirling. They were all swirling around themselves. Swirling energy. Yeah, so you're trying to find a moment of stillness in some sort of chaotic energies. And it's funny that I mentioned the storms off the coast and the hurricanes, creating that swirlingness and agitation in the water. You might also be encouraged, if you can't get outside to find stillness or find a body of water, to just indulge in self-care and indulge in a spiritual bath, right? Filling up the tub with salts and maybe some flowers, some cleansing oils, some cleansing herbs, and find stillness in that. Yeah, okay, that's beautiful. Now I understand where this is going. And upon doing that, and upon taking the time for self-care, taking your time to find stillness and to reflect within, there is a rebirth and a renewal. But this rebirth and renewal comes from a shedding, right? As I said, 36, 33, 20. It comes from a reduction of the noise. It comes from a reduction of the chaos around you. And I also am noticing here that we have this big moon in the corner of the picture, and I believe this weekend we'll have, or at least coming, is it today or tomorrow? We'll still be in the energies of this Virgo full moon. So that's what's coming through very clearly here, is to sort of embrace the Virgo energies coming in that allow you to do that reflection towards evolving and towards finding a renewal in your energies. And what I'm really getting is this spark of excitement and creativity that may have been missing in your life because there was so much tumultuousness or so much chaos going on. And on Sunday, because of that moment of stillness that you had, or that you found on Saturday, you'll be able to step into this renewed sense of self, this renewed sense of creativity, maybe even this renewed sense of wanting to find love with this frog prince is what I'm understanding from this. And she's dipping her finger in the water, but I just sort of got she's dipping her toe in the water. So it feels like you might be ready to get back out there if you hermited yourself away for a longer period of time and you weren't so open to love. It feels like when you do this reflection on Sunday, you might start to be open to, suitors, be open to finding a relationship if you are currently single. But this renewal feels more like a renewal of spirit and a renewal of coming back to yourself and allowing the true you to shine through. That's beautiful. Feeling called to go ahead and see what crystals might help you on this reflection and renewal journey that is set to take place this weekend for water signs, please? What crystals? Jade, be the bigger person. So if this, and this is coming out very clearly for me on this Friday activation. So that the activation or whatever's stirring up this energy that you're saying, you know what, I need some time alone. You're also being encouraged to be the bigger person in whatever this situation is. And there's no coincidence that the green here and even the tree shape in this jade card is being reflected, because you're meant to sort of sit in your heart space and see beyond what words might have been shared, or what negative energies may have been expressed or come to the surface on Friday. Okay, so if you have jade, definitely wear it, especially if it's a necklace. But if you have jade like as a stone, maybe carry that with you on Friday to keep those heart chakra energies activated, and to remind you to sort of roll with it and let whatever is triggering you or might try to trigger you move beyond you, move past you, and stay. Wow, okay, so I'm seeing these dandelions here. Dandelions, that's not what they are. Daffodils. I'm seeing these daffodils here, so dandelions might be significant. But stay rooted in joy, stay rooted in happiness, stay rooted in love. Don't let something try to take that away from you, or multiple people, right? Still maintain that grace. You might have heavy Virgo placements, or maybe it's just the Virgo moon energy that I'm reading here, but there's something about moving with grace, knowing that you are graceful, and knowing that you can't be triggered to react a certain way, even if that's what people are trying to do. So jade is a crystal that you can rely on, water signs, this weekend to move through this period of stillness and reflection and renewal. Overcome your fears. Tiger's eye. And this feels like the moon. I don't know why. This feels like that renewed spark. So on Sunday, you might be encouraged to work with Tiger's eye, to get those fires blazing within you again, to allow that new spark to ignite more creativity and push out any fearful energies that might be preventing you from embracing this renewal, embracing this return to self. Okay? I'm feeling called to end your message there. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please consider giving it a like. Comment below. Love to see your comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. And if this is where we part, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful weekend of hopefully some stillness and renewal and coming back to yourself. Okay, water signs, take care.